And then the diagnosis came in the middle of COVID on Zoom when my son had finished an early intervention evaluation. So when I got the news, I thought I was off screen. And when the evaluator started going through all the results with me, I just burst into tears because the whole thing sounded so dire and so grim. And it just felt like we failed at something.
We had a conversation with his teachers and they had concerns, red flags about his development. So the first conversation that we ever had was his difference immediately being labeled as a red flag and as something that needed to be corrected. And so that was our introduction to the whole world of having a child with a disability, of having a neurodivergent child. So we felt tons of anxiety and worry and sadness about it in the moment.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Rachel, and we are the co-founders of CareLab Collective.
CareLab Collective is an online refuge for parents of neurodivergent and disabled kids to find community and support through interactive chats, community events and workshops, and a treasure trove of parent-curated resources.
We created CareLab because we know firsthand just how isolating and lonely the journey can be. And we also know how transformative it is when you find your people and your community.
Back in 2022, I created a peer support group for parents in my local community. I was desperate to find other parents who could understand what I was going through. From the beginning, everyone shared their stories, questions, and favorite resources. This invaluable information that we just weren't getting from all the doctor's appointments and evaluations.
Caregivers from all over the country started reaching out and asking to join the group, desperate to plug into this support network, because just like us, they wanted to connect with other families and find a soft landing in a community that understands.
You see these resources that are available to parents of typically developing kids, and there's so many of them. But when you have a child with disabilities or you have a child that is neurodivergent, it's very difficult to find these types of resources that are specific to your and your child's experience. And this is what CareLab Collective does, is allow us to feel like we have resources, we have supports within an experience that can be very, very isolating. These are our lifelines.
There needs to be a place that people can go to get this support in a more formalized manner. There needs to be, all these ideas that we have, all these recommendations that we share, all of these best practices, right? To have it gathered together under one umbrella with the CareLab Collective is just something that I couldn't have even dreamed up knowing that I needed, but now knowing that it's, on the precipice of existing it gives me just so much hope and joy, truly, that parents like me, parents who haven't even started this journey yet, parents who have been doing it for a long time will have this expertise.
Building well-being isn't about any one thing. It's really about a network of people, of supports, of learning resources, and also strategies that you can use in everyday life.
This spring, we opened our doors to a founding circle of parents who are helping us beta test the platform and get it all ready for our fall launch.
And here's where you come in. We're raising $100,000 to help cover the cost of our beta test, marketing and advertising, content creation, and everything else we need to get ready for this fall.
So join us and help us bring CareLab to families all across the country so we all can have this resource that we so need and deserve. Here's how you can help. Donate any amount to our crowdfunding campaign.
Join our mailing list and follow us on Instagram.
And spread the word to any parent that you know that could really use this resource. Thank you.
Thank you.